calling all Leos, and the rest of you too. Today I am looking at how the 2024 year will unfold for all those born with their sun, moon, ascendant, or planets in the sign of Leo. Leo is a fixed fire sign, fixed as it occurs in the second month of summer when the season is strong and anchored. It is the second fire sign of the solar year, ruled by the mighty sun. The planets affecting Leos this year begin with Jupiter. From January through May 26, Jupiter is in the sign of Taurus from 5 to 29 degrees, which squares Leo. Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system, represents wisdom, knowledge, family, children, wealth, good karma and luck, belief, religion, and blessings. Jupiter square Sun transit can create some tests and challenges relating to growth and luck, but it might push you to make significant progress in your life. You will feel the urge to broaden your horizons, try new and bigger and better things, have more fun and make more money. Just don't spread yourself too thin, Leo, overdoing your energy and talents. Jupiter tends to exaggerate, which will apply to your confidence and ego. You can get lucky and popular now, and it's okay to be proud of your achievements. But being too proud or vain and expecting too much from others may cause relationship problems. If your moon is in Leo, the square from Jupiter can elicit some super indulgences, especially when you're feeling emotional. You may try to comfort yourself by going to excess, so you have to work on being more in control of your urge to go overboard with anything. The moon rules our emotions, and when squared by this planet, it's a good time to get in touch with your own emotional nature, as well as with your relationships. Leo is a magical moon sign because it pulls strength and brilliance from the ancient relationship between the sun and moon. Your Leo moon makes your personality bold, brave, and unapologetically bright. You are magnetic, and people feel automatically drawn to you. So now with this aspect from Jupiter, reining in your emotions to study how they affect others is important. If Jupiter is square your ascendant, moderation is the key to your success. Extremes in behavior or belief must be avoided by finding the middle ground. In relationships, it is important to share and cooperate, but over-optimism and blind faith must also be avoided. If you're dating, there's an increased risk of being taken advantage of now. The same applies to business transactions. The next planet to affect Leos is Uranus in the sign of Taurus. It will be in this sign all year, from 19 to 27 degrees. Uranus is the planet of awakening, of change, and this can challenge Leo's need for steady, dependable anticipation. Uranus will rock the boat for those Leos who resist transformation of any kind. If your sun is in Leo, this transit is likely to be a time of confusion, as Uranus tests you with unexpected changes that affect your routine and life in general. The changes may come from within you, especially if you feel you have not been able to live as you truly wish, being repressed by others or circumstances. Under this stress, you will want to break free, which may upset others as you are likely to act more impulsively than usual, more erratic and odd. But you are finding your own unique self-expression, which in the long run is very beneficial. If Uranus squares your moon in Leo, there's another tug-of-war upon us. The fiery, expressive moon in Leo craves the spotlight, demanding attention and applause. But what stands in the way is Uranus in Taurus, the rebel with the cause, urging change and innovation, even if it means shaking things up. Be careful of making rash moves, like quitting a job or relationship, especially if you haven't had a long-standing dissatisfaction. If you have, then you must determine whether bailing is your only option. If so, do what you must. Though, if you can reasonably work something out, then you owe it to yourself and probably others to try making things work. you must also factor in how sudden changes will give you freedom and help you to return to the valid expression of who you really are. If transiting Uranus squares your ascendant, you are in for a shakeup in your life. The changing conditions in your life will be challenging if you resist them, but you need to be tested through change to make a positive leap now. These challenges may be in any area of life, but will have their most significant effect on your personal freedom and self-expression and your close relationships. You may discover new and original ways to express your true identity. A behavior, attitude, or addiction may be broken now, which frees you up to live a more stimulating life. So allow Uranus to bring the much-needed changes to your life. And the last planet to affect Leos this year is Pluto. It is in the sign of Aquarius, with a break from September 2nd to November 20th when it goes retrograde into the sign of Capricorn. But in the meantime, this opposition from Pluto in the fixed air sign of Aquarius will be heavy-handed. Pluto is the planet that signals intense and transformative shifts in your professional realm, steering you toward realigning your goals and aspirations for success. Pluto is simply a planet that alchemizes one thing and transforms it into another. Over the course of the next 20 years, Pluto will force you to reckon with the skeletons in your closet, especially if they've been preventing you from truly cultivating a strong and healthy partnership. If your sun is in Leo, Pluto in Aquarius could lead to major ups and downs in your love life, your social life, and your one-to-one relationships. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. You're ready for people to reveal their true selves to you. During this transit, your true friends and allies will reveal themselves just as much as your haters and secret enemies will. And by the time Pluto in Aquarius comes to an end in the year 2044, you may feel way more confident about your relationships, knowing that you've spent the last 2 decades nurturing the ones that matter, all while separating yourself and learning from the ones that did not. And by the way, this transit could also introduce you to some wealthy and well-connected partners, lovers, and friends. If you exhibit any of the more negative manifestations of Pluto, behaviors such as obsessions, compulsions, jealousy, revenge, domination, and even egotism and violence, you will face strong opposition in personal and professional relationships, intense power struggles and conflicts. There is a problematic polarity to balance out there, because there is also the possibility that if you take the meek approach, you will be trampled by others on power trips who will try to dominate you. Above all, Pluto is transforming your life now. If you have a Leo moon, you will undergo a period of intense emotional purging. This will lead to the root of old wounds and vulnerabilities. Through the purification and shedding of whatever you have outgrown, you will clear ground and space in which to seed the new growth you want to cultivate. Be patient with your process during this time of regeneration. Make sure you honestly express your feelings and needs within your relationships. Denying your feelings or holding back from speaking about the changes you feel going on within you can lead to an eruption of unconscious forces. Be careful of becoming involved in power struggles. Giving your power away to others or trying to control relational dynamics should be avoided. If possible, to realize important insights about yourself during this transit, it's helpful to cultivate practices that enhance your capacity for self-reflection. And if you have a Leo ascendant and your relationships are already challenging, Pluto opposite ascendant transit could result in separation. A healthy relationship should survive, although it will have transformed significantly by the time this transit is over. Your expectations of your partner will likely change. Powerful forces or a dynamic event will change the relationship dynamics of your marriage or a similar relationship. For example, a change in your partner's career may affect the power balance of your relationship, and it could increase your partner's self-esteem while lowering yours. There's a chance of one-to-one relationships with someone who wants to damage your marriage, your reputation, or career prospects. They might feel threatened by you or be jealous of you. Or you may also choose to target someone you feel threatened by or because of revenge. A conflict during this transit can force you to be ruthless and more powerful. You may be surprised just how strong you could be when you stand up for yourself. But if you attack someone without cause, this transit could negatively transform your life. You will likely suffer through this transit if you have a history of mistreating your partner or denying them their human rights. The same applies if you have bullied a particular person. If you have abused your power over an individual, this could be the year to make up for it through humiliation, loss of power or prestige, pain, or some other form of punishment they can inflict upon you. So my advice to all you Leos out there is to open your heart. The Sun and Leo rules your heart chakra and the love in your life, something we should all embrace. To receive the maximum affection, loyalty, and intimacy in this life, we must be willing to give it willingly. To share your heart, learn what you've come to learn, and work with the planets to improve your life through transformation into your highest nature. If you like this video, new uploads release every Saturday afternoon. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Hit the like button to help spread this message to others who need to hear it. And check out our other videos on astrology, and guided meditations for inner healing and manifesting the life you've always dreamed of. On my Patreon site, I write monthly articles on the new and full moon and the current sun sign. I'm offering personal readings on my Patreon site, or you can email me at judy@skypatterns.com to begin working together to uncover your path on this journey through life. Check the description box for more information, and have a blessed day.